welcome back to the channel. It's me, Raiko here, and today we're probably gonna finish this. I hopefully think so. If it doesn't take too much long time, I don't know. Of course, leave it to me. Back to the mission, then adieu. And let's far for us into the Hall of the King. Coming through! Stormtroopers! Captain Reika has arrived. Your invited us here, and we're here to come. We must talk. What's it? His Royal Highness the King. Hello, I am the King. Your rotten royal speculation, your silly fanfare and informant's greeting won't help you now. The King asked, why do you look so angry? The King is scared. The King does not understand. The King does not understand. The King does not understand, and thinks he might cry. Your Majesty, we didn't come here to make you cry. Please listen to what we have to say. You won't get anywhere talking to him, Nagaki. He belongs in a mental institution. He hasn't listened to anything we have said so far anyway. Come on, let's beat him up already. Miss Midori, please. Nagaki glares at me. I guess he's right. Our opponent is the undead lord of a dead kingdom. Maybe it was if we talk for a bit, we'll find out something useful. Who are you? The king is the king. I know that. And it's not what I'm asking. The migrants say that this is a place where the souls of the dead wash up. The soul of the dead who have gone astray, that is. They say that this false star groans by attracting those souls with its light. Were you the one who created the star? If you did, why? Why do you try to trap more people here? Because it is safe here. Safe? This place is fake, it's a shame. This place is dangerous. I don't think the king is evil. Sometimes he doesn't seem like anything but evil. No, the king just thinks a little different than we do. He's doing all this because he thinks he's helping people. Isn't that right? Of course! The king always acts with the good of his people at heart. His idea of what's good is too far away from ours, Nagaki. That may be true, but I still want to figure out his motives. It's not very likely, but if we can pursue him without using force, we should. Tell me, Your Majesty, where did you come from? It was already dark out when I awoke. What time is it? It must be the past 6. I feel like I had a report due today. Which one was it? Press 6? Oh, maybe German. Whatever. I gave up on both of them ages ago. I don't want to go out. Where did I go wrong? Was it when I took the gap year? Or when I settled for a safety school? No, it must have been a long time before that. The days go by and I do nothing. I've wrapped myself up in a blanket and never go outside. I hate myself. And night it's here. I sleep until morning, sleep until noon, doze through the evening, and wake up at night. At first, I would write every day. Not quite a journal and not quite poetry, but writing. I didn't hate writing. But one day, even that was too much trouble. My life was always boring. I never had friends. Nothing good ever happened to me. Whenever I would go outside, everybody else would sneer and laugh at me. The world turned its frowning, unkind back on me. I certainly do anything. I'm useless and trash. I never really take care of myself. I'd be useless at work if I had a job. I know redoming qualities. I think I would be better off then. My bed is a cocoon protecting me. I want to go back to the shell I hatched from. I want to go back to when I was a yolk floating around in an egg so I can rot and die before I hatch. I want to die. I want to die. I want to die. I can't take this anymore. Why do I have to live and study and work? Why do I have to deal with other people? Working hard has never gotten me anything. Birds had it so much better decades ago. They were born, ate, flew, slept, and never had to think about any of this. But I don't have the courage. I don't like pain. I don't want to suffer. Someone help me. And just when it was the most painful, when I had sunken so deep into my depression that I could sink no further, the gods heard my wish and granted it. A friend, my old friend. I was useless to myself and everyone else, but the gods still showed a kindness to me. The apology is so nice, it's bright and cheerful unlike mine, and it wasn't just our coloration, he was my opposite in every way. He was earnest and smart. He didn't mumble when he talked, but despite all that, he understood me more than anyone else in the world. It must be hard for you. I know how it feels. It's painful. It's not your fault. Society is always telling us to do this, to that. It's like we're held at gunpoint. I hate it all too. Just like you, right? He alone understood me, and alone understood him. And I alone understood. We were alone, the two of us in the world. The time we had together was the warmest and sweetest of my life. If only it would go on forever. And one day he said to me, let's make it go on forever. Come on, let's go together. It won't be scary if we are together. Are, are you serious? Of course I am. I never lied to you, have you? Have I? I was kind. He was kind to me right until the end. One night he came home with a bag full of medicine to wash us away without pain forever. Let's go somewhere far away, somewhere where we're completely alone, just the two of us, where no one can bother us and no one will find us. We left on our final journey, and we took the medicine. I'm getting tired. I feel so peaceful holding your wing like this. We should have done this a long time ago. My pulse and breathings are dropping steadily. We're almost to the end. Yes, just us at the end of the world. Time to say goodbye to this awful world together. I guess you're right. I was thinking it was about time I say goodbye to you. He softly stands up. His warm wing leaves mine. He steps calmly away. He reaches into the fly bag. He takes out the key to room 701, my wallet, my ID. What? I reach it out. I can't move. Goodbye. This is as far as I take you. But you said you will leave this awful world behind with me. Yes, what an awful world it is. I still have things I need to do in it. No, I don't want to die. I don't want to. It's too late for. It's too late for that now. How many times have I told me you want to die? You never really wanted to die, but you had to. People like you are just bother, hanging around, complaining and getting in the way. What an awful world. It, it was my fault. Why do you have to kill me? Come on, please, this isn't right. You're right, I never really did want to die. I wasn't, it wasn't me. It was society did this to me. It wasn't me, it was everyone around me. Society, you say? Help me, please, call an ambulance. Come on, please. They won't come. This is the end of the world, and it belongs to you and You and me alone. Uh, I don't want to die. I'm scared, I'm scared. I don't why you doing this to me? You wish for death, and I help you to it. That's all there is to say. Please, try not to throw up. It would just hurt you more. Somebody help. The King's Picture Book. Once there was a poor little quail. One day the quail was tricked by a bad bird and killed. The quail was put onto the train through the night sky alone with all the other birds who had died. Where is the train going? There must be a terrible place at the end of the line. The quail was so scared and so afraid it thought its little heart would hurt birds. But the train stopped for a little while. Apparently, even galactic trains have to wait for signals. The quail was too scared to stay on the train, so it jumped off. There was a dark room there. There was nothing in it but a chair and a little candle. There was no one else there. The quail sat on the chair and cried. Why did this happen? It was betrayed by his friend and forced onto a strange train. What would happen next? The quail thought and made a station. Maybe there is a station someone will come by to play. The quail made a station and lit the candle and waited. Time passed, birds came. The dark room became a beautiful kingdom. The candle became a grand lighthouse. The chair became a royal throne. And the quail became the king. Those who came to the kingdom become one with the king. The king is all, and all are the king. No one is hurt, and no one has any sad thoughts. The birds of the holiday star lived happily ever after. How nice, how nice. Happiness is here. Happiness and nothing else. The king thought, if everyone is one, no one will be afraid. So little by little, the king absorbed everyone on the holiday star, and now we are one. I don't feel like I understand you at all, even after that huge monologue. He's lonely, so he wants friends. But he doesn't want his friends to quarrel, so he absorbed them all. You're quite a storyteller, Your Highness. To use a few hundred lines to express what I just did in three. In other words, this whole place is basically a cult of loneliness and crazy peer pressure. What good about having everyone together, Mr. King? No one gets to play with their own part. If a cousin were here, he would say something like, everyone is different and everyone is good, Mr. King, and then he would slap you. Even now that you're the king, you are still just a small, frightening quail. You ran and hid it in your shell, and now you're safe in your own private kingdom. I suppose you're right. If everyone is one and no one gets hurt, but there's no one in this fake star but you, Your Majesty. As long as you stay here, you will be alone. The king said, it's not the king's fault. The king was not the only one who wished for this. Hmm? All who came here accepted gladly, even the ones like you, who were angry at first. In 2 days, you will be the king's best friends. You're the ones who are wrong. It is you who are wrong. You're not right. Oh, scheiße. Man, that's about the king and the king and the king and all those kings are so happily. But you want to hurt the king and the king and the king and the king. Everyone has to be good on this star. If you are not one, then someone will surely hurt someone else. The king said, let us become happy together. Hmm. I reached everywhere I went, but I haven't seen any other doors. It's one hallway from the start to finish. Looks like this path must be hidden too well for the naked eye to see. Last room should be there. I'll find Professor Nanaki. Oh wait, didn't Reika say he was Hitori Nemo in this world? Anyway, there should be a Quail here somewhere. But he's been singled out for poor treatment. Did you really have to hide him away like this, Your Majesty? Uh, hmm? A voice echoes faintly in the dark corridor. One of the king's underlings. I don't see it anywhere. The Chibi, do your Saki Leone? I so stay connected for a while long. Listen up. The teacher here, Nanaki Kazuki, is starting to show abnormal brain activity. He's probably falling into a coma. I'm trying to find him right now, but it looks like the man behind all this has hidden him somewhere. I thought as much as Nagaki's brain activity is dropping. He may not be able to regain consciousness. Meaning, he alone proceeded more rapid into the disconnecting of mind and body? Unfortunately, I'm going to administer psychotherapics to you and Nanaki in 60 seconds. In a small amount, it will look brilliant if you fail the mission. Because I overdosed you. So my job is to concentrate and find a professor while the high lasts. Exactly. You should have about 2 minutes. Good luck. Alarm fades away like a puff of smoke. This is the first solo search and rescue I had to do, but it is presuming to see that unshakable cocktail faces, even for just a minute. It's almost time. If the Planisphere was right, the path to the dawn to the last star should be between Sakuya and Ryota's room. That magnificent artist did get rid of the clouds for us. It would be a waste of time if we didn't let any of the nice moonlight in here. The boost should last 2 minutes. At least their area is pretty small. Let's hope the king can't beat me at my own game. So the officers are just willing to use illegal substances as the ground operatives? I can't believe it. There's something very wrong with the Doe party. We are like Chugwales. They serve a parts of a machine for larger and more important themselves. You should know it as well as I do. Man, I'm freaking mixing up voices. Oh man. Unfortunately, I cannot even begin to comprehend such growling ideas. I'm not here for the system. The system is here for me. Anyway, I'd admire the amount you said to your underling and the quail there. Thanks. And now all we do is brightly massive and prevent the victims' bodies from losing too much heat, and wait to see how everything turns out. The drugs acting on my second body are having more of an effect on my dream concentration than I had expected. Every sense depends and expands. If I only could enter this state at will. It's a broken hole. I can see a crack in the wall. I didn't notice it before, but light is pretty blue. That must be the light from the bird zone, like the migrant was talking about. The walls should be fragrant here. This is just like Sakuya's tea party. Break it open and be on my way. We can't let you do that, traveler. You were not even invited here. Please stop doing such terrible things. Well, hello there, jokers. What's with the long faces? I'm just here to pick up a friend. He's gotten stuck in here by mistake, you see. I'm not going to do anything to hurt you. Mind letting me by? Why do you do such terrible things? You must not open this until everyone's is on. Is one. No room. No room for negative. Nego. Freaking negos. Aha, I can't even say it. No room for talking, I see. Well then, I was hoping this would go more smoothly, but oh well. If you don't move, I'm gonna make you. That mean. The king is scared of birds like you. The king asks, are you trying to break another egg? The citizen who appears to have bumped into the king is addressed me accusingly. What a mean thing to do! You break eggs and you think nothing of it. So many, so many, so many eggs. I wonder what the children inside were like. Those lives that could live. Poor, poor eggs. Don't you feel sorry for them? The king knows. The king knows how long ago you broke an egg out of your own selfishness. So this is how the king fights back. I don't know how he figured out my secret, but in any case, it's a very precision attack. The king himself is on his own throne. The citizens should just be a small part of the whole, but maybe they share his consciousness and abilities. This is my job. I'm here to rescue everyone from the school. You're trapped one inside this wall, so I'm breaking this wall. Any questions? That poor chick, who could have never hatched. Please try not to get distracted. Oh, please try not to get distracted. My past has nothing to do with the fact that you're in my way. You poor, poor bird. The king thought you should not have this to suffer anymore. Suddenly the king is carrying eggs and dropping them at my feet. Before I knew, there was nowhere left to stand but on the broken eggs. The king said, the king can lift the burden from your shoulder. The king can take away your pain. So come become one with the king. How much does he know? He's aware of the guilt I carry with me ever since I broke my brother's egg anyway. But he seems to have misunderstood. Thanks, but no thanks. You're asking me to hand my guilt over to some complete stranger? Please tell me you're joking. The king said, you like pain? The king does not understand. Yeah, I didn't think you will. I don't think you ever will. Like you said, I am charging with my hands with a crime, and I can never take it back. A life lost will never return, the past does not change. The last I can do is remember. I will always carry this with me, this pain of mine, and you can't have it. You know well. You know what it means to suffer, but if you break the king's egg, you will only suffer more. Suffering, indeed. I don't think you will understand. This pain is part of me. Your egg is already rotten. Isn't it a little much for you to ask me to accept your sympathy? The king shadowed disappear like morning fog in the sun. I can see the stairway to the bottom of the maze. A friendly and considerate man. I imagine an eternity spent with him will be full of happy days. My sentiments is dying down in contrast with the high from the drugs in my bloodstream. Picture book. Okay, that's a bottom. Really? What the heck is going on? Okay, black screen. Oh, wait, stay back. The others weren't exactly masterpieces, but I think this one goes in a class of its own. Professor Nageki, Hitori, I'm here to take you home. You will get motherly if you sit around dozing in here. Hello. Looks like he's still alive. Do you mind if I tell you something? I feel very strange, and I was sleeping just fine up until a few minutes ago. You woke up all of a sudden? Yes, that's right. I woke up. So he really doesn't have eyes. I hope this doesn't have anything to do with his actual body. But now I'm starting to get sleepy again. Please stay awake. I need your help to break this egg, Hitori. I'm very sleepy. And the king did tell me I could nap for as long as I like in here. There's nothing wrong with naps. But if you sleep right now, you will never wake up. Really? That would be bad. No, sir. Don't sleep! Come on, let's get off here. You must be wearing off. This guy is quite something. Not everybody can doze off in their sleep. I think I will rather stay here and sleep. So please. He stepped unsteadily forward in his wings stretching out in front. He's looking for me. Wait, I'm just gonna say about it first. I guess I don't wanna do running fast, you know. I'm right here, there you go. Oh yes, thank you. He smiles happily, feels for my neck and closes his wings around it. Hey, wait just a minute. Are you planning to strangle me? Haha, you know this, oopsie. What do you mean, oopsie? I jump back and reflex. I've never been crushed while trying to rescue drowning swimmers, but I never had a hostage try to strangle me before. I thought you were pretty calm. Sorry, did I scare you? I'm here to help. Come on, take a deep breath after me. Inhale. Exhale. So, it's not you. I feel like there's something I forgot to do, even though I thought I already finished it a long time ago. But it wasn't you, sorry. Did he mistake me for someone else? He looks gentle enough on the outside, but I think he's pretty messed up inside. Did the king do something to you? No. All the king did was close the door. Apparently, I shouldn't go outside. Birds who might hurt people have to stay inside. That's pretty stupid. I'm sorry, I'm basically losing my voice acting skills. But, yeah. That's pretty stupid. Nobody can live without hurting anyone else. Are you going to follow his order just because he's the king, Hitori? The king is the most important person here, so apparently I have to. Think for yourself for a minute. Do you want to be dragged along with whatever he wants? He said I need to be punished. Apparently I did something bad, and I think I know what it was. I wouldn't have expected it from the professor. I know, but maybe he did something long ago that the king was able to drag up, just like it with me. I don't know what you did, but I won't go away if you stand here and mopping. Yes, I know that. Professor, Hitori, there are still a few things you have left to do in the real world, right? Hmm, yes, there are. I think so. In that case, let's go out of here, okay? A few things left to do. Alright, there's something I need to do. Let's get out of the dark hole then. Can't keep a lady waiting after all. But that would be hard. I hate my eyes, so I can't go anywhere. I can't see anything. Don't worry, I will guide you. The rotten egg should have few cracks from everyone now, and I don't want to leave Reika and Nagaki in danger for long. Better hurry to the front room. Meanwhile, Nagaki and I are fighting for our lives with a psychological levitating incarnation of the king. The king has arrived. Become one with us. No, thank you. It's not good. He's getting hurt at all. I thought he would die if we hit him enough, but I don't feel like we're doing any damage at all. If only I broke the halberd or something. There is definitely something wrong. If he's completely unfazed by your punches, Miss Midori, it's not like they're doing nothing though. He just recovers very quickly. Who gave this champ a regulant bolt? What do we do, Nagaki? Perhaps it would be best to wait for Mr. Sakazuki. Maybe so, but I'm getting awful tired of the king's intense invitations. Couldn't I take him out by bypassing his regenerations by throwing all my hunter-gathering strength into a single attack? There's always a chance, right? Wait, I'm gonna save. Alright, I should go for it. Play it safe. Oh man, I'm gonna go for it! Say your prayers, Mr. King! I decide this on my own one blow. Were you listening to me, Miss Midori? Don't worry, Nagaki. If I can hit him, I can kill him. Come on, come to me, spear of spirit. Of my pride step hunter ancestors, my blood burns with the flames of the sun. Grab me a single strike to split the crust of the earth itself. Secret technique, burning amino shikiki. I did it. He definitely felt that. Miss Midori. Huh? My leg is stuck deep inside the king chest. I can't get out. We are together now. Happily ever after. Alright, gonna end this episode right now. So thanks everyone for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and I see you guys tomorrow. We'll keep going with it. Hopefully it's until then, take care, stay safe, and I see you then. Bye bye. And I see you then. Bye bye.